Hello and welcome back to Modalities Movement Therapy. It's week 40 and today we're going to be looking at nourishing movement. So all you're going to need is 2 books, or if you have a yoga block, that will be useful. Movement is like nourishment for the body. So give your movement-starved body the nutrition it needs to move. We are going to start in standing, and we're going to work a lot into the foundation. So just starting off, relax your shoulders, relax your arms at your sides, and just again focusing on breathing, because breathing, think about breathing as nourishment for those lungs, nourishment for the rest of the body, because even breathing creates movement. So just bring your hands either onto your rib cage, or you can relax them at your sides, and breathing in and out through the nose for 4 counts and exhaling for 4 counts through the nose. Make sure the shoulders are nice and relaxed. Breathe in and exhale. You can even use those hands to just gently assist the lungs to expel that breath. And breathe in and exhale. Feel as the rib cage expands and then contracts. Let's do another 2. Breathing in. We want to use that main and exhale. So we want to use that main muscle of respiration, that diaphragm. Last 1. Breathing in and exhaling. Now, if you haven't already, just let your arms relax at your sides, soften your knees, and just bounce off the heels, just relaxing the body as much as you can, and just letting that movement help relax. You can bounce off the mat if you want to, or you can keep the balls of the feet in contact with the mat. Let's just rise up and down. And just relax, let the arms relax, feel like a rag doll there, just let them flop around. I want you now to turn your feet out, and you're going to do the same thing. Soften the knees and just bounce off the heels. And again, just relax the arms at the sides and just bounce. Bouncing is a great way to hydrate the fascial tissue. You can move into jumping off the mat and bouncing. Good, just keep the feet turned out. Now you can turn the feet in. And here you'll probably find a little bit more limited range of movement. But nevertheless, just take it nice and slow. Keep the balls of the feet in contact with the mat. Otherwise, bounce off the mat, softening the knees and letting the arms flop around like a rag doll. Good, and release. Just shake everything out. I want you now to activate the feet by standing at the back of your mat. So you're lengthways on the mat. What we're going to do now is push the big toes into the mat. Let the little toes lift up off the mat. If your toes are not cooperating, then just get down there. Lift the toes up manually. Big toe, push it down into the mat. And then you're going to change. So you're going to push the big toe, lift the big toes up, push the little toes down. And I want you just to stand there, but to watch that this is not happening in the ankles. They're rolling in or out. Keep the balls of the foot on the mat and the heel on the mat. So just make sure your weight is evenly spread. And move from little toes down to little toes up and big toes down. Keep standing at the back of your mat and switching. Push down. And while you're doing this, focus on breathing through your nose. Nice, slow and steady inhalations. Now we're going to let the toes come down, and we're going to activate the toes by crawling forward on the mat. So 1 foot at a time. Try and straighten your knees. Pull up from the glutes. Pull up and lift up through the core. Now when you get to the middle of the mat, I want you to take either your yoga block or your books, and you're going to stand 1 foot on your yoga block or your mat, or your books. Make sure the heel is in contact with the book or the yoga block. And you're going to just stay where you are. What I want you to do is come up into that standing position, and I want you to lift up. So you're pushing your supporting hip down. So you're activating that supporting side. If you need something to help stabilize you, take hold of a chair or a wall, but try and focus on your balance, pushing up. So you can just let your leg flop. You're lifting up through the hip. So you're really activating these muscles here, activating the glutes, pulling up there. And you're just going to let that leg swing forward and back. Just pulling yourself up into that lifted position. Now you're going to flex the foot, bring your elbows into your waist. We're going to do an internal and external hip rotation. So you're rotating your upper body away. So you can use your hands to help you twist your rib cage, or you can just bring your elbows into your waist. Now it's the internal hip rotation, and internally with the upper body. And again, then you're going to rotate out and rotate in. Breathe in as you rotate out, and then exhale as you rotate in. Breathing in and out. Just keep going. Let's do another 4. And exhale. So you're really going to feel that moving in around that area of your stabilizer. Keep going. I'm going to work from this angle. So you want to keep everything square to the front, but then you're lifting up into the hip. Good. Finish off with 1 more. And then exhale. Okay. From there, we're going to take that leg that was up on the block. You're going to take that foot behind you. So we're going to challenge the balance again. And you will have felt your leg working hard to stabilize you on the block or the books. And I want you to feel that same leg working hard to stabilize you with the foot, because you're going to feel the back foot working harder. So you're now getting tired. I want you to focus on your breathing. Breathe in. Now we're going to rise up off the back heel. And as you exhale, drop the heel. So because you are feeling tired, you want to breathe. Take extra care just to move nice and slowly. And 4 more. And exhale. Make sure the toes are behind the heel and your feet are lined up one behind the other. Do another 2. And exhale. And 1 more. And exhale. Roll down and just put your books or your block to the side, feet side by side. Let's do those toe lifts again. So big toes are down, little toes are up. Assist if you need to. And little toes are down, big toes are up. Let's keep going from side to side. Now, as you push the big toes down, I want you really to be aware of the arch of your feet. You should be feeling that arch working quite hard to stabilize you. That's part of your deep core line. Let's finish off with 1 and change, and just 1 more. Big toes down and then little toes. Feet, toes down, back to those toe crawls. Okay, now we're going to do it the other way around. So we're going to step the leg that was working before, the one that was on the block, we're going to bring that leg in front. So you're going to feel your back leg working to stabilize you. You're going to lift up and breathe in as you drop the heel. Exhale, breathing in and exhale. Keep going, breathing in and exhale. You can bring your hands onto your rib cage if you want to feel that diaphragm activating. Let's do another 3 and exhale. 2 more and exhale. The last one and exhale. Now before you step up onto your block, if you're not happy to be up on a raised surface on the book or the block, then you can just stay here, and I want you to lift up into that supporting leg. So you're transferring your weight into that supporting leg. But let's just give us a little bit of height so we can relax that foot at the side. So make sure you've changed legs. And if anything's dangling off, it should be your toes. Make sure your heel's supported on the block or the books. So we're lifting up and into that supporting leg, and you can just let your leg hang, almost like a walking movement there. Switching the arms. Okay, we're going to lift up and out of that hip, elbows into the waist or hands on the rib cage, and we're going to breathe in to that external hip rotation and then exhale. So movement is into that lifted leg, but again into the upper body as well. So it's going to influence what's happening in your supporting leg, and we're working on the strength in that supporting leg. Breathe in for 3 and then exhale. Breathe in and exhale. 4 to go. And exhale. 3 more. And exhale. 2 more. And exhale. And the last one. And exhale. Good. Let's step off the block or the box and just put them over to the side. So we're still going to focus a lot into that pelvic area, into the hips. We'll give the upper body a little bit of releasing so that we can bring our arms into those movements without taking too much strain in the neck and the shoulders. Okay, so you can stand wherever you like on the mat, and you're going to bring your, let's start off with the one hand behind the neck. So you're wrapping that hand around the back of the neck. At the same time, you're going to bring the other arm. So we're getting the movement into this shoulder. You're going to breathe in, palm facing up as you circle that arm. Follow with your eyes and exhale and release. Look over the shoulder, the opposite shoulder. You're breathing in. As you open up, you can just exhale and turn your head again. Let's breathe in, following that hand, and release. And exhale Here we go for 4. And exhale. 4 more. And exhale. And 3. And exhale. 2 more. And exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. You don't want any restrictions in that neck. Now we're going to work the pectoral muscles. So we're going to release those pectoral muscles. And this time you're going to bend your elbow. And I'd like you to try work directly onto the skin. So you're going to slide your fingers down towards your sternum and circle that elbow. So I'm going to take my hand inside my t-shirt, breathing in and exhale. Here we go for 3. And exhale. Breathe in for 4. And exhale. 4 to go. And exhale. 3 more. And exhale. 2. And exhale. The last one. And exhale. Good. And again, just feel the difference in the sides. Nodding the head from side to side. Hopefully you are feeling a lot looser. Let's move over to the other side. So we're going to start with that hand behind the back of the neck. Wrap it around. Look over the opposite shoulder. Let's follow, lead with the thumb and follow that hand with the eyes. Exhale and release. Breathing in and exhale and release. Breathe in and exhale for 4 and exhale. 4 more and exhale. 3 to go and exhale. 2 more and exhale for the last one and exhale. Okay, moving on to those pectoral muscles. Now you can bend the elbow. So we're underneath that clavicle, that bone there. Spread your fingers out. Lift that elbow up and circle it around the back. Breathe in, up and back. And again, breathing in and exhale. 4, 4. And exhale. 4 to go. And exhale. 3 more. And exhale. 2 more. And exhale for the last one. And exhale. Good. Now feel the movement in the neck, in the shoulders. Hopefully nice and released. Now we're going to move into a lunge position. We're going to circle the arms up for 2. And on the 4th one, we're going to reach up and over and come back to center. Let's breathe in. And 2 and 3. On the 4th one, exhale and come back to center. Change sides. For 2, breathing in. For 3, and on the reach up and stretch, start your exhalation. We're now going to circle and come back to center. Same thing to the other side. Breathe in. For 2 and 3. Now we're going to add an extra lengthening up and out of the waist on your exhalation. Circle around and come back to center. Let's breathe in. 2 and 3. Add that extra lengthening out. Reach. Exhaling, exhaling, exhaling. And step back. Hold your breath. Let's breathe in. And 2 and 3. Reach and extend. Exhale. Finish your exhalation. You can change hands, lengthening more. Hold your breath. Let's breathe in. 2 and 3. And reach up and lengthen. Start your exhalation. Coming up, just change hands. Breathe. Hold it. And together. We're going to do another 3. Inhale. Hold it. And exhale. Change hands. Reaching up. And together. You got 2. And reach. Exhale. Change hands. Hold your exhalation. And together. Breathing in. This is your last one. Hold then your exhalation. And reach, reach, and step together. Good. Lengthways on your mat. Roll down through your spine. And just exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. Breathing in. Think about breathing into that lower back. Filling the lungs, pushing the diaphragm down, getting that movement, that nourishing movement. Just hang out here, and each time you exhale, hopefully you get a little bit further into that stretch. Legs walk down onto the hands and knees. Stop and have a quick drink of water. So we're on the hands and knees, and we're going to breathe in, looking ahead. Make sure the shoulders are directly under the hands are directly under the shoulders, and on your exhalation, circle the fingers to the knees. Breathe in, circle the fingers forward again. Exhale, and rotate the hands. You may have a limited range of movement. Just take it as far as you can. You can always progress. Breathing in. Your exhalation now. And now you breathe in. Keep going. Exhaling. And breathing in. Let's do another 4. And 3. Breathing in. 2 more. And 1 more. Okay. Hold the fingers towards the knees. If you do feel you have any tension there, let's just massage a little bit into the forearm and just get that glide, that movement. If you do have a lot of tension, you might want to use your fingertips just to break down any adhesions in that fascial tissue that might be restricting that movement there, that rotation. So again, you can make a fist if you want, and what you do to one side, just do to the other side. Fingertips to release that tension, a little bit of self-massage. Okay, and let's just stretch, lengthen out. Relaxing the shoulders, Breathing in and out through the nose. On your next inhalation, uncurl through the spine and just roll up and circle the shoulders. So like I said, we're going to do a little bit more movement into those hips just to really loosen up the hips and get that fluid moving around those joints so we can get more movement into them. Coming back onto your hands and knees, you're going to start with, let's start with the right hand behind the back and the left knee lifted. If you are taking any strain in the knees, then just give your knee a little bit more cushioning. You might just want to double up that mat and rest your knee on that mat. Otherwise, bring the hand behind the back. We're going to look up. We're going to bring our breathing into it. And as you exhale, start circling that left knee, tucking the chin to the chest. So think about the movement we're getting into the spine and the fluid movement. And exhale. Breathing in and exhale. We're going to do the same in the opposite direction, so just 4 in each direction. Breathe in and exhale. And breathe in and exhale. Let's do another 2 and exhale. For the last one and exhale. Now you're going to take that foot out to the side and you're going to turn the toes away, and we're going to just release the inner thigh. So you're going to use your arm, your forearm, or you can use your fist. And as we do that, like we did earlier in that standing position, just rotate that arm up and over. And on the 4th one, we're going to hold that lunge position. So if you watch me at this angle, I'm going to just use my elbow to push my knee back and hold it in that position. Good, let's keep going. So you're going to breathe in, 2 and 3, and now hold it and exhale. Push that knee back. Let's add that rounding position. Come back to center. Breathe in, 2 and 3. Hold the ankle and start your exhalation. And come back. Hold that exhalation. Now breathe in, 2 and 3. Hold that ankle. Exhale. Round the spine and come back. Breathing in, 2 and 3. Hold and exhale. Let's finish off with one more. 2. Hold and exhale. Good. We're going to take that same leg, we're going to bring it in front. Now you're going to move into your lunge position. So we're going to take it back. Then you're going to curl the toes under. You're going to sit back into that position, holding either the ankle or you can hold onto your lower back. If you can hold the ankle, you're going to rotate the upper body and then circle down, dropping the tailbone to the heel. Come back up. Release the foot and take it back into that position. From there, we're going to step onto the front foot and we're going to lift up to a standing position. Make sure your posture is nice and lifted. Keep looking ahead Then you're going to take it back onto the knee, and we're going to repeat that same movement. So you're going to sit your bum back, then you're going to either curl the toes, or you're going to curl the toes under, holding on to either the heel or the lower back. And we're going to circle that upper body and then reverse it, sitting back into it, lunging back, uncurling the toe and the toes, and then standing up. Take it back onto the mat, same leg. We're going to repeat that again. 1, holding onto the heel and rotate that upper body, then circle, and let's release and step up. Repeat it, dropping down. If you need to curl the toes under when you're coming down onto the mat, you can do that, but try not to. You want that front leg to be assisting the body. Sit back, bring the ball of the foot onto the mat, hold the heel, circle the upper body, release it, take it down, and we push back up to standing. Again, try and stay on the front of the foot, sit back, curl the toes under, rotate, and push down, and up you come. It's important that we need to be able to get up and down off that mat. Sit back and curl the toes under, rotate, and sit back. Coming up into standing. Good. Sit back and curl under, rotate, and sit back, pushing up. We're going to do 3 more. Push back, curl the toes under, rotate, push back, and lift. 2 to go. Sit back and curl the toes under. You progress. If you need to make that movement smaller, if you need to curl the toes under, you do that. Then uncurl the toes, sit back as far as you can, and push up, and finish off in that lifted position, and step back down onto the mat. We're going to take that same leg, the left leg out to the side. Bring your hands back onto the mat. Now we're going to bring a little bit more rotation into it. Circle the opposite hand. Sit your bum back towards your heel. Now we're coming up and we're breathing into that rotation. Then you're going to exhale and reach to that foot. Then you're going to breathe in again, looking up, and as you exhale, sit back towards that heel. Breathe in and exhale. Breathe into the rotation. Follow that hand with your eyes and exhale. Let's breathe in and exhale. And breathe in and exhale. Keep going and exhale. And breathe in and exhale. Breathe in and exhale. And breathe in and exhale. Let's finish off with 1 more. And exhale. And breathe in and exhale. Onto the hands and knees. And let's just stretch back into our child's pose. Perhaps have a quick drink of water and then stretch back into your child's pose. When you're in that child's pose, make sure you're breathing into that lower back, just releasing. You want to breathe right into this hip area. And breathing will create movement, will open up into the hip, so you've got more space to move into. Four counts in and exhale for 4. Try and increase that exhalation if you can. And let's come back onto the hands and knees. And again, let's move into those rotational positions in the hips. We're going to start with the right hand on the mat, left knee, left hand behind the back, and the movement into that right hip. Let's breathe in, open up, and as you exhale, circle down. So 4 in one direction, breathing in and exhale. 2 more, breathing in and exhale. For the last one, and exhale. Change direction and exhale. For 2 and exhale. And 3 and exhale. 2 more. Or the last one. And exhale. Good. You're going to step that foot out to the side. We're going to lift up and just release the inner thigh, part of that deep core line. 1 and 2 and 3. And on the 4th one, you hold that ankle, push the knee back. And then let's start that circle. Come back to center. Breathe in. Keep breathing in and in. Once you've reached that limit, hold your breath, lengthen, and exhale. Breathe in. And hold, and exhale. Breathe in. And hold, and exhale. Keep going, breathing in. Let's do another 4, breathing in. And hold, and exhale. 3 to go. Hold, and exhale. 2 more. Last one. Hold, and exhale. Taking that foot, we're going to reach forward. And we're going to lunge back so the toes are uncurled for now. Reach back. And then curl the toes under. Bring your hand either onto your lower back or your heel. And breathe in, opening up as you exhale. Sit back into it and come up. When we come up, we're pushing into that front foot. Breathe yourself into that lifted position. Fire your glutes with your breath, then exhale. Sit back into it. Curl those toes under. Take it as far as you can. Breathe in, opening up, exhale. Keep exhaling. Now breathe in as you come up. Challenge your balance on that supporting foot. Step back. Remember, you can curl the toes under if you need to. Try not to. Exhale. And coming up. Curl the toes under. Breathe in. And exhale. Pushing up. Breathing in. And then exhale. Curl the toes under. Push into it. Breathe in. And then exhale. Nice challenge on the balance. I think we're in for another 4. Breathing in, breathing out. Curl the toes under. Breathing in. And exhale. Pushing up. You should feel your core temperature rising. Exhale. Breathing in. And exhale. And breathing in. And exhale. Curling under. Breathing in. And exhale. Pushing up. And exhale. Let's finish off with 2 more. Breathing in. And exhale. Breathing in. And exhale. Curl those toes under. Last one. And exhale. Pushing up. And exhale. Good. Let's stop and have a quick drink of water. And then we're going to finish off with that leg out to the side. Bring your foot out to the side. And let's start. So right leg out to the side, right hand is on the mat. Reach the left arm next to the ear. And again, we're sitting back into that position, and you'll take it as far as you can. Breathe in. On the exhalation, reach back again. Tailbone to the heel. Breathe in. And exhale. Here we go for 2. And exhale. Breathing in. And exhale. Here we go for 3. And exhale. Breathing in. And exhale. 4. And exhale. Breathing in. And exhale. 3 more. And exhale. And exhale. Breathing in. And exhale. Breathing in. And exhale. Let's do another 2. And exhale. And breathe in. And exhale. For your last one. And exhale. And breathing in. And exhale. Back onto the hands and knees. Let's open up the knees. Bring the feet together. Sit back into your child's pose. Rest your forehead on the mat. And just focus on your exhalation and your inhalation through the nose.
On your next inhalation, spread the hands out, open them up. You're going to lift your chest, take it forward, bend the elbows, chest is hovering just above the mat. And we're going to open up, nod the head from side to side. Any tension in the lower back, you bring the elbows underneath the shoulders and nod your head from side to side. Otherwise, hands are on the mat and you're lifting up. If you are on the elbows, push up, squeeze the shoulder blades together at the back so the neck's not taking strain. If you're on the hands, again, squeeze the shoulder blades together. If you are on the elbows, bring the hands back onto the mat under the shoulders. Now we're going to tuck the chin, pull the shoulder blades together so you're engaging those muscles on either side of the spine. And you're going to push back into your child's pose again. Let's do that again. Hover just above the mat. Bend the elbows. Take the chest forward, either on the hands or the elbows. You're pushing up into that cobra, pulling the shoulder blades together at the back. Now you can just relax. Bring one hand on top of the other, forehead on your hands, and just wiggle your hips from side to side. Just feel the movement up the spine into the neck. And we're just going to finish off with the lower back stretch. So I'm going to take my right knee up into a gecko position. From there, my right hand is just on the mat. I'm going to extend my left arm. So my knee, my right knee, my left arm on the same side. And I'm going to open up my right arm. So now, keeping the knee on the mat or as close to the mat as you can, you're going to rotate that right shoulder open. And we're going to seesaw a little bit to try and get that right shoulder blade onto the floor or the mat behind you. Seesaw there. 4. And you should feel the stretch in the lower back. Again, make sure you're breathing in and out through the nose. Just releasing there. Try and get, you can also bring the hands underneath the back of the head and see if you can make that movement a little bit bigger, getting that shoulder onto the floor, the shoulder blade. Open up. Let's do the same thing to the other side. So we're going to bring the left knee up into gecko, left hand on the mat, then take the right arm across, open up. I find it a little bit easier to bring the hands behind the head and get those elbows doing the rocking motion. It seems to make the movement a little bit easier. You can focus more on getting that shoulder blade down. You can even take that right hand onto the left knee and try and push it down so you're easing yourself into that stretch. Do another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come back, lying forward, one hand on top of the other. And again, let's just wiggle the hips and relax the shoulders. Get the movement through the spine into the neck. And bring the hands under the shoulders. Tailbone is lifting. Squeeze the rhomboids together on either side of the spine. And push back into your child's pose. Rest your forehead on your hand or on the mat. And let's breathe in a few times. And exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. Finish off with 2 more. And exhale. On your last one, breathe in and curl through the spine and just circle the shoulders up and back. Swing the arms around the body. And we can step up to standing. Shake the legs out. And how are we feeling
in that body. Hopefully we've got a nice amount of rotation and that body is feeling nice and mobile, nice and relaxed, and full of energy. Well done, and thank you for joining me.